Hey, what is up people? This is Zeraf again from Kingdom 718, and today we are going to stream the most awaited match of the failure group, Kingdom 336 Red versus Kingdom 36 Ace. And by far no one has entered. Okay, so we have on the left hand side the team Red. We can see everyone is here, and they have a few recruits with them, I believe. That's gonna help them for this match. And on the right hand side we have Ace Kingdom K36, and 26 people from Ace have showed up till now and 34 from the Red. It's gonna be an interesting match. I hope you guys enjoy it. So the live chats are also open, so if you guys want to discuss, I'm looking at those. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Enjoy the game. Hey Hashir, hey Miziko, my few Russian friends, hey Vineet, everyone welcome to the stream, thanks for joining in. So there's still like 1 minute left for the match to begin. So the bets, yes, we have our dips on Ace RED if you have followed my recommendations, and I hope that RED is able to take the crystal mine first. Fingers crossed, we will know in few minutes. Let's see. Welcome Ursel, welcome Josh, Bad Bro, welcome to the stream. I was not expecting that you will wake up so soon. So by far the crystal mine has been occupied by Red. We have Mr. Ras here, we have Khan, and after that we have Kasik, Kote, and a few more players. And from the Ace side there is no rally that has been set up on the crystal mine. So I believe maybe Ace has also bid that RED will take the crystal mine first. Fingers crossed. We still don't know. We still have 60 seconds left on the match. And meanwhile, the crystal mine is being focused on. We will look at the armory. Here we have armory that is being taken by blue side Ace, and a counter rally has been set up by red. The rally is 5 million already, and let's wait and see if they can kick them out or not. And the rally hit, and it was an easy victory. Okay, the report is too much in favor of RED. The opponent team is not even able to kill 1 million. Pretty nice job there, red. And again, we also have our dips that red can win this match by 5,000 plus points. That is just an assumption. I also want Ace to perform well. Best of luck to both teams. And by this, the crystal mine countdown has reached 0. And to all who have bid on crystal mine for red being taken first, congratulations. To those who did not, better luck next time. And now we can see that few hits are also being done. I believe it should be a scout. And then we have here trading ground, and it's taken by K36, and there is no rally set yet on the training ground, so I don't know if red is interested in taking it back, or they just want the enemy to hold it for the time being. If you talk about points, both teams are going head to head. Red is at 620 points and Ace is at 483 right now, so red is leading. And let us look at a few battle reports. Okay, let us do one thing. Okay, so here we can see that red tried to attack. It was a solo attack on a 5 million target. I don't know why, but okay. Then it was okay, it was a 6 million rally. They tried to hit red, but it failed also miserably. And then there was a rally again by Ace. Okay, makes sense. It was only 550 troops defending, so the rally hit, and it should obviously, most probably it should win. And some solo hits coming onto the buildings by a cavalry player, I think, yes. And I don't know, it should not happen. You do not do solo with cavalry. And currently, if you look at red is actually having 200 points per minute on average, and on the other hand we have Ace, which is having almost 80 points per minute. Crystal mine is still being held by RED. I don't believe there has been even a single attack on the crystal mine yet. No, there has been. And there was a rally, a full packed rally by Mr. Kfian, but it failed, killed 2 million. After that there was another rally, it also failed very bad. Okay, and then we have a third rally. So 3 times they tried to take crystal mine away from RED, which they couldn't, and I believe after this they must have stopped. Yes, there is no current rally being set on the crystal mine. And the point difference is now at 400 points in favor of red, the red team. And what are the odds? They are also in red color. Okay, if we look at the map, the number of buildings that are in color of blue and those which are in color of red, I think it pretty much looks like 50-50. And we are just 5 minutes in the game, and both teams can come up and change the turn over the match. Let's look at the comment section. I don't believe the match is fixed. I think both the teams are giving their best. It's just that the better teams will all most probably emerge out victorious. 94 people watching the stream. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I hope you guys are enjoying. I hope the video clarity is also nice. If the video is a little bit laggy for you, you can drop down the quality. If you want a better one, the video is being streamed at 720p. Abbas, it is red rED that took the crystal mine first. And let us look at few of the battle reports now. So we have Kasik here. Kasik is soloing the buildings. Most probably he should do if a building is being held by 100k troops. You are getting 30 points straight. So then this is a failed rally, and I believe Mika for life here is being awarded 30 points for a successful defense on the building. Then we have a 2 million rally against a 5.7 million. It should have failed, so definitely it makes sense. And it was I don't know, the enemy, Mr. Kote, is attacking with siege, so he's a siege player. And the number of defendants in the building were okay. The rally was not much successful because there were only 2 people in the rally and a lot of players defending the building actually. And if I look at the battle reports, I have not seen any attack being made on castles yet. So I think both teams are playing with all of their players, because no attack on the castles have been made yet. All the fight that is happening is on the buildings only. And I believe that red is pretty much holding the buildings very easily, because as far as we have seen the reports, they are able to defend. So I think they are going with the defending strategy. And now we see few of the troops coming. 10k march is coming on the buildings. I believe they want to steal as many points as they can. And guys, if you are new to the channel, if you like the stream, definitely don't forget to drop like and do subscribe, because we're gonna stream more matches in the near future. We have our semi-finals and finals left. You don't want to miss those, so you can get a notification if you subscribe. Red is doing a very nice job. And here we have another rally. It failed again. It was the attacker was, it was not a super. So if you can see that cavalry is the most beneficial troop here, because they killed a lot, and in return there was again it was a cavalry versus cavalry, and definitely melee cavalry always counters the archer cavalry, so they have the good number of kills. And even if you look at the stats, I think the stats are comparable, but we have to give the team on the right hand side, they have a little bit higher basic attack and the rest of the things, so definitely a victory awarded to them, and 30 points for their team. And right now we can see there was one attack on the castle. I don't know why this attack was being made. This is the castle victory. Okay, so there was a castle attack by Ace on MOK, and we can see there were a little bit of troops in the MOK castle which definitely got killed, but 30 points awarded to Ace. After this, they try to attack that castle, they are not getting any points, so I think this much is fine. And we have here, we can see that Mr. Ras has already started attacking the castles. Let us look at the report, and we can also see that the castle is burning here. So apart from taking the control over the buildings, they have started targeting the weak castles, because if they shield, you have less players joining the rallies. And we can see a lot of players here who are actually burning. So we have one here, and this was done by Ras again, infantry solo. We have another one here. Okay, this was again by Mr. Ras, and 13 million kills, that's a lot. And in return, the enemy is only able to kill less than 200k. It's a very easy victory for him. And the castle is still unshielded, so if I was in place of Ras, I would not stop hitting it. But they might have their own gameplay, so all the best to those. Then we have this player here, we actually saw this report. Again a siege victory. So as long as you are getting siege victory and the enemy has troops, you can get 30 points. Good job by Red. And the point difference after 10 minutes in the game, it is 1000 points in favor of Red. And now we can see that a lot of buildings on the right hand side are in red color. They also have a little bit of control over the center, but there are still a couple of buildings like teleport points, supply points, that are being holded by, Ace, like this supply point here, 6.1 million troops. So I don't think a solo can kick these people out. You definitely need a rally. And we can see that a rally has been set on 3045 by Ace. And okay, the medical hall, there is a rally being set on medical hall, but I see it's already in red color, so it's a waste. Then we have a supply point, and okay, there is a supply point that is in blue, and the rally is there, but it's gonna take like 50 seconds for it to hit. So meanwhile, what do we have here? Okay, the supply point was not reset. Actually, they started soloing the supply points, and I think even though they are awarding 30 points to Ace, they are pretty much comfortable. And if you are attacking with 1 million and killing double, I think with 2 hits you can kick those players out of the building and take a control of it. Yeah, but again, I think if you have a hold of the game, it's better if you set rallies, because again, these 1 2 3 4 5 failed hits by red here is actually 150 points to Ace. So the purpose is not clear. And because of these, if you can see, the point difference is less than 1000 now. So you have to play it smart. You don't give away free points. Hi Azuka. Hey Ram Prasad. Hey everyone, thanks again for joining the stream. By far, yes, red is having an upper hand. They have a lead. It was more than 1000 points, but Ace is trying to catch up, and the lead is now at 700 points. Again, Ace is again making mistakes. There are 5 million troops in the building. I don't know why you are soloing, but there is again a solo on a 2 million building. Same is being done by red as well. So basically both teams are actually trying to solo as many buildings as they want without actually looking what's there. And definitely, if you look at the rallies, all the rally reports that we can look, they are in favor of red, because Ace is not even able to kill 50% of the troops in the rally that they are defending against. So okay, so we have a guy here who is saying that he already predicted that Ace might lose. I think maybe it's because red have a very good set of mercenaries that they hired this time from Kingdom 97 and 2021. A lot of grand victories in favor of red. Okay. Okay. For the time being, I was actually wondering like if this hit was on a castle or a building. But if you look here, Mr. KFN was holding this building by 6.6 million, and one solo of Mr. Ras, and he kicked him out because I will take my words back. I was saying that why is he soloing? I think he is looking for such buildings where he can kick them out by solos. So even though there are 2 million survivals for the team in the blue, but Mr. Ras has also survivals, and the point drop for Ace is a lot high, so they must be kicked out of the building. And Mr. Ras did a very nice job here. I have played with him in K200. He's a very nice player, smart one. And we here have some solos being done on the building. 900k versus 900k, easy victory for Mr. Khan. Another grand victory here. Okay, so for once I have seen a report in favor of Mr. KFN where he has done a rally and killed a lot actually. Very nice. And if you look at the stats, He is siege 107 basic, not bad. And there were a lot of players actually defending the building, and they were doing their full defense. For one moment I thought maybe they are sending 10 troops to steal points, but okay, it was on full defense mode against a full attack mode. Points awarded to ace. Crystal mine seems comfortable. I see that the troops here are now 4.7 million, so I believe one of the guy has left the building in order to attack a few more buildings. Ras is still here, Khan is still here. Okay, so it's hard to track like who actually left. And there's a rally coming on this Tower of Blessing. Group details. Okay, let's look at the report. Mr. Ras here is like, I don't even need a rally, I'm gonna solo you all. From Naiman also trying the same thing. Very decent cavalry right here. Must be using double tactics. And now on the map, I see no buildings which are in favor of ace. That's the reason the point average of ace now is 0 point per minute. There are a few buildings that are in blue, but they have to wait for countdown to end, and most probably red will come up with the counter rallies to reduce and eliminate those countdowns. And 200 points per minute average in favor of red. The point difference is more than 1700 now, and we still have 56 minutes left in the match. Ace has still not given up. I see a 6.7 million rally coming up on the teleport point, and yep, the color is blue. 6.7 million rally. Okay, a very easy victory in favor of ace. They killed 6.3 million by losing only 9.8, 980k actually. Okay, hey Sean, welcome to the stream. Hey Gaming with RS. Yes, 336 took the crystal mine first, and we are actually waiting here for the second bet. Is the point difference greater than 5000? Doesn't matter what team. So currently it looks like red is leading by 2000 points now. 3000 more to go, and we still have 55 minutes in hand. Definitely guys, hit like button on the stream. Thank you Harsha for mentioning that. Currently we don't see a lot of rallies being set up. So red is actually trying to attack buildings now, castles now. So we see there is one rally set by KK on 1401 New Yorker. I don't know if he's gonna pick or not. Okay, I think the rally hit and he fly, and it's pretty much obvious why did he fly. 45 million kills for red here, 18% puncture, 7% tough, silence set, and it was a siege rally. 3700 attack, 250 damage and 118 basic. Pretty decent stats with 573 offensive damage to back it up. And it was a solo defense with Cassidy on wall with Hexa. Siege defense against a siege rally. I believe it should not work because I don't see the siege stats here. 8% basic, so I don't believe that the person was defending using in his defense mode. I think he wasn't even aware that the rally was being set on his castle. And now we have a rally here on armory from the ace. Okay, this looks nice, all of them having the same profile picture on armory, which is being held by die with around 5.5 million troops. Okay, they were able to, I think they were able to reset it. Yep. So okay, it was a close call. If you can look at the power drop on the left hand side, it's 62 million, right hand side also 62 million. Those 500k is not a big difference here. It was a very close call. Again, siege setter versus siege defender, and most probably a counter rally for taking back armory is already set by red. And if you can see here, 5 players with 6.8 million march. Everyone is sending like maximum march, as you can, if you can see, like EV generation is only able to send 10,000 because the rally was full and they took it back. It takes a little bit of time to load the report. So what do we have here? Okay, I believe that ace had already recalled from this building. That is why we do not see any report. Yep, we have no report here as such. So the rally actually hit like an assistance rally. Ace will give up. I don't know. It's still too early for us to say that. And yes, we have a match against UND this coming Sunday. I hope we give our best. Both the teams actually give their best, and if anyone is streaming that match, I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so we see another attack on castle solo by Kasik. It was a close call, but he has 66,000 survivals, so 30 points awarded to red by Kasik. And if we look here, we have one victory in favor of ace, grand victory in favor of red. 2 times ace attacked, they lost. 3 times red attacked, 2 times victory, 1 times defeat. Why is it a defeat? Okay, so 3043 red attacked ace. Okay, and it is showing defeat. Defeat is in favor of red. The red being on the left hand side, ace on the right hand side. I don't understand, like, why could it possibly be a defeat? Okay, maybe a temporary bug, we can ignore it. Then we have this red versus ace here, grand victory because of the 18,000 survivals Kasik has. Kasik is playing like really close game. And then we have 4 attack here by red, out of which 2 are victory by Naiman. Okay, and then we have 1 defeat here. Okay, this rally hit bad, and we can see a lot of buildings are already reset by ace. A lot of buildings are in blue color now, and ace has actually started getting points more than red this time. 55 points per minute in favor of ace, whereas 38 points per minute in favor of red. So ace is still trying to come back into the game as much as they can, and there have been 9 super rallies already set by red, whereas only 2 super rallies have been set by ace by far now. Both the teams still have 20 teleport points. Both the teams still have 20 teleport chances, so if they want to teleport they can. A lot of marches coming from the left hand side, if you can see, 6.6 million. Hey Arsal, welcome to the stream. We have hit 164 players watching the live stream right now. Thanks everyone for joining. This really means a lot. I will try to get as much content as possible, as many live streams for DC. Thanks for joining in again. You think 718 will win? I don't know, but if I have to bet next time, I will definitely go with my team. Even if we lose, even if we win, I should have the confidence in my team. That's what I believe, and I think believe is something that can actually help to change the momentum of the game. Definitely stats also, but if you have higher stats and if you don't have faith in your team, I think that also not helps. Hey Thor, welcome to the stream. Guys, let's not talk about 718 if they will win or not. This is rED versus ace. A lot of players were actually doubting yesterday that is it possible for rED to score more than 5,000 points in this game, or is it possible for ace to do the same? You guys have your answers here. Currently the lead is 3,000 points in favor of red, and we have almost 45 minutes left in the game. Okay, so I actually like this about ace. So all of these ace player here, we can see their profile pictures here, and they actually mix up with the titles, and it looks pretty much decent, kind of like a team. So either you win, either you lose, you play as a team. I think that's what is the basic motto of playing any kind of game. So kudos to them for this, and they are still trying their best. And we have red here at on average of 164 points per minute, and they have again taken control of the map. All the buildings are in red colors, so they are restricting ace at 0 points per minute again, and ace is trying to come back. We can see one building they tried to take, but again teleport point they actually tried to take here. And if we look at red has already set up a rally on the teleport point, but it's a different one. Okay, and they are mostly focused on rallying the castles now. So we see another 5.8 million rally set on, sorry if I can't pronounce this name, but we have this player here, 2.3 G power with a 9.5 G kills. I don't know. Okay, the rally has hit. Okay, it was a decent defense. You are losing only 5.7 million troops, which is not big in this game anymore. And again, kudos to Kasik, 30 million kills. Okay, this makes me curious. On the left hand side, we have 3600 attack, 269 damage, and 127 basic, which is not just decent, it's very strong. And on the right hand side, we have infantry defense, 1100 health with 20 basic, cavalry health less than 1000, and archer health less than 1000, and it's infantry plus siege mixed defense. And I think it was a pretty much decent defense against a player of this caliber. So infantry is a beast now. If you are defending your castles in infantry, they help you a lot. Because again, the defender here only has like 170 million troops in the castle, which is not a big deal because players are having a lot of troops these days. If you look at the points from red, Mr. Ras has scored almost 1400 points, followed by Mr. Khan at 600. We have Kasik here at 544, Dai here at 549, Mock for 591, and we see there is a player named Matila as well, and everyone is trying to gain as many points as possible. And if you look for ace, we have number 1 here at 982, close to hitting 1000 points. Then 848, 693, they are also doing their best. However, a few of their players have been restricted because there has been rallies from red, so most probably they have to shield up. That is why they are not able to score points. But again, if you are playing in the champions round, you don't play for points, you play for the team victory. So I think shielding your castle is a good choice. You don't want to give away points, free points to the enemy. We have almost hit 195 players who are watching this stream live, close to 200. So if you guys can share the link, we are at 199, need one more to reach 200 live viewers. We can see again solos being done by Naiman, and attack on teleport point. It's a rally against a rally. Mock is defending decently, and now it's 212. Guys, you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Thanks for joining into the stream. The lead is almost 4000 points now, more than 4000 to be honest, and red is scoring on average 211 points per minute. Red has now 10 buildings in their favor, whereas ace has 0. Again, red is giving them a good tough fight. There are 3 buildings in favor of blue, 4 buildings in favor of blue, which are under the countdown, so they can only start getting points once the countdown is over. But red is again, you can see like 2 teleport points rally has already been made. Dragon Tower again it's made, so they are not waiting for the countdown to end. If it continues, I think the point difference of 5000, we will cross that very soon. And again, to those who have joined the stream now, we are streaming red 336 versus ace 36. If you want to know about the question like who entered crystal mine first, so it has been red who entered crystal mine first, and they haven't left yet. So from the time the match started, the crystal mine has been in red color, and we can see that after like 20 minutes fighting on the buildings, red has already started hitting buildings, hitting the castles. They made a few players solo. They actually rallied a few castles. They made them shield. Hey Porsche, welcome to the stream. We have a lot of Russian friends here watching the stream. Ras is still not stopping. They have a very decent lead, but he is again taking full advantage of the time in hand. He is soloing the castles again. Now we can see a lot of players have ported from the teleport point, from the safest zone. It's maybe because they were getting rallied, or maybe their castle was burning and the city defense were reduced to 0 and they teleported automatically. And we see here, after one solo, yes, the guy shielded. And again, when you are attacking the enemy castles and making them shield, you are actually affecting the whole gameplay, because there is some role assigned to each individual player. So if you are making him shield, you are removing him from the plan, and ultimately it comes down to whole team which gets suffered, because there are few buildings that were managed by a couple of players who are now in shield, and the main setters actually have to focus on a lot of things now. And I believe like these are the main setters of the ace, all in the official positions with buffs. None of them have shielded. Okay, there is one. I think there was one attack on him as well. Nope, I don't see the reason for him to shield, but okay. We have the knight here, we have the prime minister, we have the judge, and we see they are still doing rallies. If you can see, like this is on the dragon tower, 6.8 million haul with all the green. Okay, there is one thing. If you can see, all of these players have their profile pictures in green, these one have in blue. Do we have a third color here? Green, red and blue. Wow. So I think they have distributed their team into 3 verticals. Each of the team who is in a particular color, maybe they have been assigned to the same role, because if I can see this rally, only blue players are joining. This one only, I think only red players should be joining. Yep, again. So that is the way they have organized. A pretty decent visual, but again, red has restricted ace in terms of gameplay. All the buildings we can see in red, with 2 buildings under countdown for blue. Kasik going with solo on the buildings, kicking them out. $1.1 million rally. I think it's a solo on teleport point. Teleport point is having 3.1 million. So 30 points I think should be okay. The solo actually reset the building. Okay, this was a rally. Okay, I was looking at maybe a different march which was of 1.2 million. Now it's in blue color, and blue players are actually trying to reinforce it and trying to hold it, I believe. If you look here, yes, 1 million, 6.5, 1.1. They're actually trying to hold this teleport point now. No rally has been set yet on this building. Again, you can see this rally all in red color, no blue or no green here. And this is for the dragon tower with solid in blue. I think they must have reset it. What? Hard to keep a track of things, what's happening. It looks like maybe they take the building, and as soon as they take the building, there are solos being done by Ras and Khan. And we have one dragon tower here which has actually completed the countdown, and there are no troops here, so it's 3898. Even if it's in blue, it's not gonna give them points. And if you look at the tower of blessing, okay, so there is this tower of blessing, they are getting offensive damages 35%, and from this they are getting defensive damages. I don't know if you can see like what attribute they're actually focusing on. I believe since they are just focusing on attack. They should be taking the, yes, if you look, they are taking the offensive damages here, and right here if you look, they are taking a defensive damage and reducing the 35% offensive damage reduction. Okay, so they want to focus on both attack and defense. Hey Eden, welcome to the stream. Yes, after this there would be another live stream done by a fellow YouTuber on as soon as the match ends. I believe it should be system time 14:00. So I will definitely share the link in the comments. So if you want to watch another match of AIW versus NA, so I will drop the links in the comment section. You can check them out. So Red is taking it very easy. Like main buildings, they have 5.3 million, 4.7 million, and 5.3 million defending. And in favor of the buildings, we can also see like teleport point is only held by 600 troops. This one also 543 troops, 2.6 million. So guys, I actually was so much involved in the match, I actually skipped and missed this part. Currently the point difference is more than 6,000 in favor of Red. Ace is standing at 7,675, whereas Red has already cost 14,000 points, the average being 73 points per minute in favor of Red and 39 points per minute in favor of Ace, and we still have 28 minutes more to go. And none of the teams have given up yet. Red is also trying to score as many points as they can, even after having a decent lead. And Ace, even though they are lagging behind, They are still not giving up. We see a lot of buildings again in blue color. They are continuously attacking and setting up rallies as much as they can. So kudos to the game, kudos to the team spirit and the morale they have. Where red currently has one rally that is just set up on the supply point, and ace is coming up with two rallies on teleport point and supply point. They want to reset as many buildings as possible. They are in this match. They want to have the experience that they can get. Again, this is a second double animation round, and whichever team loses today, they are out of the Dragon Championship. And then again you have to wait an entire year for the Dragon Championship to come again, and definitely within that span of 1 year a lot of new things come in the game. So welcome back to the stream, Bat. And if you look, all the 35 players of red are in the match, whereas currently we have 32 players from ace who are still online and inside the game. 10 buildings in favor of red and 1 in favor of ace from where they're actually getting points, and that also has been changed. Now 0 buildings in favor of ace from where they're actually getting points. So we see a lot of players have been distributed on the map. If you look, these castles were attacked definitely. So good defense. Okay, only 30 points awarded for one attack castle victory to Kasik. And I believe this player has been ported, either he was rallied or his city defense reached to 0. So again, if you are playing DC, you have to continuously keep looking at the defense you have if your castle has been soloed, because if you are in a rally and you get ported, your troops come back. Then we have one more player here, no attacks on him yet, but he's still maybe he just wants to hide from the enemy to get unnoticed and join rallies and help team as much as you can. Everything is fair in war. You have the teleport points, you still have 17. Whatever you want to do, anything that can help your team score more points, you should go with it. So let's take a minute and look at the comment section, what's happening here. We are already like more than an hour in the stream, and we still have 210 people with us. Who took the crystal first? Again, it's rED. They took the crystal when the match started, and since then the crystal is all in red. Mr. Random is here. Hey Mr. Random. A lot of comments actually. I can't read them out. I can see a lot of players who are happy because they bet on red taking the crystal mine first. Again, Random, can't actually speak that out loud. And we have one red guy here, right, sitting in between these two blue players. Yes, Kasik is sitting right between these two players, but both of them are shielded, so he can't attack them. And if you look in the hive, we still have castles which are unshielded, but I think yep, they tried attacking them once or twice, but now they are not, because they are not having siege victories. And again, I think at this moment in the game, red is playing it like very calmly. They have a pretty good lead. There is no way from this that things can turn down on them. So they might be, I don't know if they are on some call or how they are communicating. They might be enjoying their moment and just trying to like talk about a few things like what went wrong in the game and what went wrong. But currently I don't see any things, any points. I can't think of anything that went wrong and not in favor of them, because all their rallies they were killing by huge margins. Their solos were also getting good. They attacked on the castles at the right time. They set rallies, made them shield. So it was a very nice gameplay. Next, after after 1 hour, we have 3 more matches. We have Fox versus VAT. We have AIW versus NAF. So both are at the same time. Yes, everyone is supporting their own team. BAT is in favor of AIW. I am not in favor of anyone. I just want the team who plays the best, they should win. Because at the end, again, we are also in DC and we have to face them. Again, just an unwanted opinion. If you are playing this game, right, even if you are trying to solo some buildings, if you think you can kick them out, I don't think you need to solo the buildings with 200 300k troops. Because if you are attacking with 200k 300k like this one here, 500k troops, I don't know what's the purpose. Maybe he thought that the building is empty. But the thing is that, one thing, you cannot win with such a small march. Second thing, you are awarding points, 30 points directly to the enemy. So maybe you have players in your team who are like giving their best, trying as much as they can to score as many points they want. But then again, such an attack comes and you give away free points to opponent. I think this is something to all those who are watching this match, who are still in DC or maybe are preparing for the next DC. These are the kind of mistakes that you don't do. You don't solo buildings unless you are sure there are no troops. You don't solo a building unless you are sure you can kick them out. There are rallies, you can join rallies. Or maybe there can benefit a doubt for Ace team, right? There can also be a chance that you were just trying to reinforce the building, right? But again, if you look at the map, I don't see any building in blue, right? So I don't see the possibility of this attempt which was being made was to reinforce a building. And now we have we have actually, oh yes, almost. So we have almost all the buildings in red with 1 and 2, which Ace just reset. So still Ace haven't given up yet. They are still giving their best gameplay. They are trying to reset as many buildings, if not the main buildings. They are looking at the side buildings like teleport points, dragon towers. Wherever they see they have a chance to reset, they are doing their best. And now Ace has also started with attacking on the castles. Okay, it was a pretty decent attack. I think Mock here was on attack mode, should be, because they were in the lead. I don't think if you are in the lead, you actually look at your defense, and you are not expecting an attack on the castle. So a pretty decent victory for Ace here, 30 points. Then we have one from the RAS also, attacking a 564 million castle, not by power but by troops, and successful defense by Ace. When you have a lot of troops, it's not easy to solo, you guys. Then Ace is still trying to hit on, like if you can see, they are doing rallies, 6 million, hitting the building, throwing them out. By this, the point difference is more than 8,000 now. Hey B, welcome to the stream. Eden again, welcome. Yes, Ras has been a teammate for us. We played together in K200, so definitely there is a little bit of sportsman affection with him. So it looks nice when your fellow player or ex-player is performing nice. And now the point difference is more than 9,277 points per minute, and it's still increasing, 280 points per minute in favor of red. We still have 15 minutes left in the match. If you look at the battle records, we see red is definitely trying to attack, and we again see like 5 continuous reports from ace. Ace is still trying to give their best. Again I see a solo on a 3 million building. Alexander, you defended well. He is also a friend. Everyone in this game is a friend actually. So again one more solo. Then we have a rally, a 2.4 million rally on a 5.9 million building. I believe the players in green actually are the ones who are targeted, so that's why the rallies by these green players are not getting filled. Okay, then we have this here, 1.1 million solo, 30 points for Alexander, ultimately to red. And then this is a complete defeat. Okay, makes sense because you are doing a rally of 3 million and killing not even 200k. 30 points again awarded in favor of red. And now the point difference is I still wonder about one thing. We have a lot of ace players who are right here, right? And they haven't even ported, but I don't see red even trying to rally them once. Maybe they just don't want to do anything on the extreme level. Maybe it's like sportsmanship, that they see that ace is still trying to give their best. It's no point actually rallying their castles, but again, even if they do, it's not unfair. You have entered into the Dragon Championship, you know the risks, and you are playing it. But still, we have a couple of castles here in blue, and no solos on them, no rallies. There is one, okay, this one we actually saw, and apart from this, no solos and no rallies on any of the castles. And even if you look here, there is no rally that is in progress from red. Same we can say for ace. And currently we are just seeing solos that's happening. Most probably they should be about reinforcing the buildings. Yep, nothing much happening. So guys, let me know in the comment section, did you like the stream? If there are any feedbacks you think I should take into consideration for next stream. Like in previous stream, a lot of players were saying that the orientation of the stream is not correct, so I actually tried my best, and I hope to those who are actually watching the stream on the mobile handsets, the stream is clear. And apart from this, if you have any other feedbacks, let me know. I will try to implement and take care of as many as possible for my next stream. So after long, we have seen one building in favor of ace where they have actually started getting points from, but not for long because the rally is already set on this building. 3.4 million, 3.8 now, 3.8 million rally coming to take the supply point back. So 3.8 M rally coming, and yes, they were able to reset the building. And again, what's happening? Why do I see a different report? Because the building is in red and it's actually red that attacked it, but there is no report. So the only possible explanation I have is that before the rally actually hit, ace must have recalled from this building. That is why we don't have any report. Classic is still going for castles. Yep, Mr. Ras is also okay. So we have a lot of marches coming. On the left hand side we see a lot of activity, and if you look on the right hand side, okay, this is something new. So the crystal mine has finally changed color, it's in blue now. And here we have finally they set a rally. They know after so long red has recalled troops from the crystal mine. There were only 3 million troops and mostly archers, so they set a cavalry plus siege mixed rally and they took it back. So but again, not for long, red already came and they took back the crystal mine. So it was a solo. They did not even wait for the rally. They saw the building is not in their hold. Kasi came, he did solo and took back the building back from the red. So again, in Dragon Championship, right, they have introduced this new mercenary option where you can hire 3 players from different kingdoms, and it actually makes a big difference because let's think about this here. Red have recruited one of the 3 great players for this match. They got Kasik, they got KK, and they got Mika for life, and they already had Ras in their team, a lot of very nice players again. So it definitely boosts up the morale of the players as well, and this is the kind of result that you get. And now the point difference is more than 12,000. And even if you look at the average, it's 303 points per minute, which is like highest in the entire game now. They started with like 100 something and now they are at 303 points per minute. So based on this, if you look, they have 8 minutes in hand. They should be reaching 25,000 points easily. Thank you for the feedback, Eden. Okay, so Sean, this feedback is noted. Definitely, we need to have a moderator for the chat section, so that the chat section is like harmonious and uh, nice for all the people, without any offensive comments or something that is not said in the right way. Again, I think it's safe to congratulate both the teams. Big congratulations to 336, because most probably, definitely, they should be winning this match. And again, kudos to K36 as well, because they gave fight. They played till the very last. We can still see solos being coming out from 336, from 36. My bad. A very good play, good game shown by both teams. Uh, by the end, you are not losing anything, you are gaining experience from the match. You are looking at how your troops are performing, and this experience can definitely help you in kvks when you are holding cats, when you are holding buildings. And again, for DC, all the teams which are in champion round, they spend a lot of time communicating with them, making plans, so that bond gets strong. You have faith in your team, and once you start trusting your players, you enjoy the game. You perform very well and better than other teams where everything is disorganized. So DC is also one thing that contributes to strong teams, where they make all of them come together at the same time. Like, it can't be good time for all the people. It's Thursday, somebody could be at work, somebody could be at I don't know, different places, right? But for the match, they all come, they leave everything they are doing for the team, for their kingdom. So it's a very nice feeling, and I am saying this out of experience, because again, we are also in the DC, and our players, actually, we talk a lot on Discord. We think about a lot of things that we implement in the match, to give the best gameplay out there. So it's a nice feeling overall. The last 5 minutes left, and if we look at the activity, uh, still we see a building in blue, and we saw a rally set by red. I don't know if it hit or not. The building is still in blue. And if you look at the battle reports now, attacks on castle. Okay, this was a rally on castle by Naiman. Cavalry rally, and siege is the best performer for the defender. If you look at the reports, 3767 attack, I think it's more than 1 hour, so the buffs are over now. So these are the base stats. I don't think this is the time that they would have renewed their buffs again. 296 damage for cavalry, pretty high. 116 basic, 60 basic defense, basic HP of 14. Whereas on the other hand side, we have siege defense at 82 basic attack, almost 2800 attack, 2900 defense, which is very decent, because for siege it's very hard to increase the attack. Definitely we have elite players at like more than 4000 attack, but again, that's why they are said elite players. And there were a couple of reinforcements as well, and the defender actually performed very well. The hospital cap is not even met, so he has no losses. Good job. And then we have another castle victory. It was a solo by Ras. And for the defender, it's not a loss, because he doesn't lose anything. He still has capacity in the hospital, but again, he was not able to kill all the troops of Mr. Ras, so 30 points for red. Itachi, welcome to the stream. You are late, but still, it was red that took the crystal mine first. I will definitely answer that question for you.
alright. We're gonna be alright. All night, all night. All night, all night. Yeah. Gonna be alright. All night, all night. All night, all night. Yeah. I'll keep going. Gonna be alright. We're gonna be alright. All night, all night. All night, all night. Yeah. Gonna be alright. All night, all night. All night, all night. Yeah.
So guys, we are down to our last 25 minutes in the game. The results are pretty much obvious now. We can look, red is around more than 24,000 points, whereas for the ace we have 8,300 points. Red has attacked more than 105 times on the castles with an attack victory rate of 58% and the defense victory rate of 40.9. And even if you look at the troops that both the teams have killed, for red we have around more than 2.1 G kills in total, and for ace we have 1.1 G kills, and we are out of the match. I will take a moment to thank everyone for joining the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for sticking in. I hope for the future streams you also guys show up. Definitely drop a like for the video. If you are new to the channel, subscribe, because if you want to get notifications about more contents that are being posted, you will get that after you subscribe. It will mean a lot. Thanks for joining the stream. See you in the next video. Till then, have a nice day.